Well, we're approaching midnight here at Joe Becker Stadium, and we're with the winning coach, Nate Breland. Coach, that was an exciting ball game. We knew coming into today that this was going to be the game of the day and probably the game of the tournament. Grandview, a tough opponent. You've seen them earlier this season, 4 games at Estes Field. Now you play them here. Is this what you expected?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I expected it to be just a grind game. Good pitching on both sides, offense approaches that are just at times seemed uncoachable. It was tough to pitch them. I know it was tough to pitch us. Great defensive plays, kids just fighting and fighting and fighting. I'm just speechless. It's an exciting time for us right now. Our guys played hard. Our coaches coached hard. Lou's got a phenomenal team, and I expected it to be like this today, but I'm glad we came out on this end.
Now, obviously the win fresh in your mind, but let's rewind and go back to the start of this game, and your starter, Tyler Hull, a young sophomore, has really impressed all season long. How do you think he fared today out there on the mound for your team?
Oh, Tyler did an outstanding job. I mean, he gave up 2 runs through, 7 or 8, and 3 unearned. We had some miscues in the outfield on 2 or 3 balls, gave Grandview 3 runs there at the beginning. But you know what? He stayed steady. He showed poise, and that's good because we're going to need that guy to be a horse for us down the run here and also into next year. Just really proud of his performance.
Now, this team that you have is an older team, a lot of seniors, 17 to be exact. How does having that veteran leadership on this team help in a game like this?
They're just driven, and like I said, they have goals, and we're trying to get to those goals, and we're facing adversity, and things aren't always going our way, but these boys are fighting, man, and I don't know if I've ever seen in all my years a group of seniors that just want it so bad. And, it's carried over to our younger guys, and it's built a team that, 32 guys can play for us on the field at one time and be competitive.
Now, we were talking about it a little bit off camera, but when you came up here, you were saying, oh, you guys thought it was over, didn't you? You guys thought it was over. Well, we didn't, and I know you didn't. But how did that feel, and what was it like when the guys came off the field into the dugout, knowing that Grandview had the winning run at third base, and you guys were able to stop their threat and force extras?
Oh, that was the momentum swing. Once we stopped them there, it took the wind out of the sails for Grandview, and really put the wind in our sails. I knew if we could scratch one, we were going to have a chance, and 1 turned into 8. Yeah. I mean, the confidence grew. We figured out how that pitcher was pitching us, and, things changed that crazy. And, I can't say more about Chris Danielson coming in out of relief and just, being rock solid for us, good defense behind him, and, a lot of energy tonight.
Yeah, and that was my next question, kind of talking about Chris Danielson, the relief he provided for your team on the mound, but then also the offense. All you needed was 1 run. They provided you 8. They just kept it going.
They did, because, when you face Grandview, you don't even think 3's enough, so you just got to keep plugging. You got to keep plugging. You got to ride the momentum. And when the momentum's rolling in this tournament, and we're going to see it tomorrow against Baker, when the momentum's rolling, you got to get on it and roll, and that's what the guys did.
Well, Coach, obviously not a lot of time now to think about your next opponent, but you talked about it. It will be Baker tomorrow, 4 o'clock, right back here. What can you expect from the Wildcats?
Oh, they're going to play hard. I've watched them twice here in this tournament. They've beat Mid-Am. They beat Peru today. Their offense is just exploding. They're playing good at the right time right now, and they're confident. And, they have nothing to lose, and they're playing that way, and that's how it should be in the tournament for every team. And it's going to be a dogfight tomorrow. I could tell you that right now. They do a lot of great things on the bases. They put a lot of pressure on you. We're going to go home. We're going to get some sleep, and we'll wake up tomorrow. We'll get the scouting reports together, and we'll start getting the guys prepped.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for your time, and good luck tomorrow.
Derek, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that was head coach Nate Breland. Again, the Eagles win tonight over Grandview. They will play tomorrow at 4 o'clock against Baker. Thanks so much for joining us here this evening. We'll see you tomorrow on CMUEagles.com.